Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, we're checking out Titan Season 1, Episode 7, entitled Asylum. Now, the last episode, Jason Todd, was really good. I think they portrayed Jason Todd very well in that episode. And it was mostly just a Dick Grayson and Jason Todd episode. But from what I'm hearing, that this is focusing back on the main team, the main four, if you will. So I'm really excited about that. And the way they ended the last episode, too, with Dick Grayson going, no Robin is returning, when Corey's like, how many Robins should I expect back? Thinking maybe is Jason going to come too, so 2 Robins. And Dick Grayson's like, none. So I wonder if this is a hint, well, obviously getting towards Nightwing, because we know Nightwing is coming in this season. So I think this is definitely leading towards Nightwing. But I'm really enjoying the show. I mean, honestly, that first trailer at Comic-Con, I was like, what the fuck? And the more I think about it, I'm like, really? Because when I watch the show now, that first trailer at Comic-Con is not a good representation of this show. And I feel bad for anybody who's not watching the show based off that first trailer, because I feel like the show is definitely kicking ass, and I'm excited to see what they do next. So, without further ado, let's get into it now. Asylum, let's go. 5 minutes. What is he going to say to her, though? Is he going to talk about her dad? That's my guess. We.
For this moment, you were not placed on this earth to destroy, but to heal.
Interesting choice of words there.
Save me! No!
Oh, he's trying to show her her powers because she healed that deer without realizing it. Yep. Wow, he put his life on the line to prove a point.
You will heal the world.
Well, that's not really why you want her. We know why, at least I think I know why he wants her, or why they want her.
To reunite her with her father.
There you go, that's what he needed to say the first time.
You can't stop him. Angela couldn't.
Oh, that's a cool parallel.
Angela is her mother. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yep.
Talk about Angela.
Yeah, let's do that. Jesus. I think he's enjoying that.
He says your mother's name is Angela Azareth. They're holding her in some asylum.
You think we should go, right, Gar?
Oh, even he's like,
I'm sorry, Rachel.
it's risky. But we're gonna do it right, but it's just risky right now.
Ever since Melissa died, I've been alone. I don't have anyone.
You've got us.
Yeah.
So...
I'll go with you. If your mom's there,
Okay.
we'll find her.
This is probably not the smartest plan, because they're going by themselves. It means something's going to happen.
Option 2, I blow down the door. Or option 3,
Tunnels. Connecting the main asylum to the... Damn it!
Yeah, man, they gone. Not the smartest idea. They should have waited, because he said, wait, we got to get more recon, need more info. They got it, but they're gone.
So, do you think she is my mom?
Oh. I thought for a second the reason why we weren't seeing him is because he turned into the tiger already or something. I'm just like thinking maybe. No.
Gar?
That's not
Don't
weird
worry.
at all.
he's just taking a little nap.
What?
Dick,
Oh.
Wait. Gas lines, you'll burn us all up.
Oh. Damn. That would not have been good. Oh, I don't think that's supposed to be good. Wow, he is completely. Yep, she used all of it.
All that we want is for you to show us what you are.
I hate this. Felt good. Uh-huh.
How
Yep.
did you get...
Who are you fucking people?
We are but servants.
That is a good question.
With finding you.
Is she here?
Is she?
my mother alive?
I hope so.
Yes.
Let's meet her then. Let's meet her.
I want to see her. Don't hurt her.
Well, I suppose that depends on you.
He's like, well, since we have you, we have no longer no longer to keep your mother alive. Well, that's pretty fucking shitty. Oh. What in the fuck? And she's awake for it. Man, I really hope. Oh, I really hope there's a sequence where they all break out. And what the hell? Is this really happening?
It's useless to deny who you really are, Mr. Grayson.
This isn't who I am.
Of course it is.
Well,
You can't change your true nature, Mr. Grayson.
it'll become
One
something
way or
better,
another,
something
your
greater.
actions will be.
Oh. So why'd they put him in the Robin suit? It's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't understand.
He's going into cardiac arrest. Shit.
Oh, it was a trick. He was faking it. Oh, he's so good. Fuck, Dick Grayson, I love you. Oh.
Who are you running from, Mr. Grayson?
Well, he's running from his past. But why'd they let him out, though? I don't understand that. Oh. Oh! It's not real. Oh! Shocked me for a second. What? But it wasn't his choice. It wasn't his. It was okay. If you want to blame someone, it's Bruce's fault. But Batmobile again. Man, okay, so this is it's just a bunch of hallucinations.
Bruce, wait. Alvin was the answer.
I understand.
Alvin was gonna fix everything. But you ruined it.
Damn.
You made him into a monster.
Damn.
It was your fault. You did this to us. It was you. You did this to me.
This is really fucking weird.
I hate you. It was your fault.
You should not have showed her that. He's turning into the tiger. You should not have showed her that. Bad idea. Oh, take it back. Is that the mother?
I've had it my whole life. Oh my god.
It really is her mother. Aww. Her mama. Oh! Yeah! He's like, fuck. No, no, no. Oh my god. He's killing him. Okay, okay. I don't think he realized what he did. Yeah, man, you did that.
You promised. You promised. You never.
The connection, the bond. We're seeing it now. The Titans. Oh! Oh, he's fucking angry. Damn! Oh! Holy shit! Yeah. You better run. Yep. Jesus. Woo! Yep. He's burning his suit. Robin, I think, is officially no more because that suit is done. There you have it, guys. Titan Season 1, Episode 7, Asylum. I really enjoyed this episode. I think it was beautifully done for a couple of different reasons, but we'll get into that in this review. Let's start off with Dick Grayson. Okay, so they've been giving us some subtle hints and stuff and subtle teases as to him eventually dropping Robin, because he left Bruce years ago and we're still hearing bits and pieces, and he hasn't fully explained why exactly he left. And then in the last episode, Jason Todd shows up as the new Robin and really gives him like this tough like decision, because, well, not tough decision, but basically his whole conversation about, I know who I am, who the fuck are you, because you're like blabbing about you don't want to be Robin no more, but yet you're standing here in a Robin outfit. You know, you claim you're not Robin, but yet when you go to fight people and you want to go on the attack, you put on the Robin suit. In this episode, he gets essentially, not, I guess you could say tortured, but essentially he goes through these hallucinations, like a hallucination after a hallucination, and you see younger Dick Grayson after his parents are dead, like the young Dick Grayson we've seen in the flashbacks, and he's beating the shit out of current Dick Grayson, just beating the crap out of him in the Robin suit, and explaining that it's your fault, it's not Bruce's fault, it's not, it was just really bizarre. Also, I think at one point you might see the reaction, like, because I'm trying to pay attention to young Dick Grayson beating the shit out of old Dick, well, you know, current Dick Grayson, you know, as Robin, but also they're showing other shots of the Batmobile. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to pay attention to the story, but I just love the fact that we could see the Batmobile. But they showed that this whole idea of being Robin for Dick Grayson is in the past. And he goes on the attack with that pipe, beats the shit out of all those dudes like they were nothing, and that was really, really good. It was brutal, but it worked, and I think it was a great sequence. But what was really, really telling is he looks down in that water, a little puddle of water inside after he fought everybody, and he sees himself as Robin. And when he drops it, the puddle, obviously, it hits the water, so it makes it, you know, a little bit of waves, and it goes away. He says, he says, you sure you want to do this? And he tells Corey, he says, we have to get rid of it. The past, we got to get rid of it. And he's burned the suit. The suit is burned. He drops everything. I don't know if this means Nightwing in the next episode. I doubt it. But I think this is hinting that he's going to start working on a suit very soon, because he no longer has a Robin suit, and there's still stuff to do. But his whole thing, it was really crazy to see all of them going through different types of torture. Like, Raven was the only one who was getting tortured by the guy, the doctor or whatever, the dude. I forget his name. But everyone else getting tortured different ways. So Dick Grayson was going through the hallucination situation. They gave him drugs to kind of calm him down because he was freaking out, trying to break out of his restraints. And then with Starfire, they waited till Corey settled down because she kept using her abilities and the fire was not doing anything. And then they started to test her on regeneration. But they had her like all like the tube down her throat and everything. Nasty. Ugh. But what I think was the most brutal, in my personal opinion, was Gar, Beast Boy, because he was being prodded like an animal, you know, prodded like cattle, and forced him to transform. He ultimately did, because when the doctor showed the footage of all of them getting tortured different ways, basically, or, you know, how they're being treated, that was not going to end well. Like, I knew as soon as he showed that on the TV, I'm like, oh my god, Rachel's going to kill him. I thought she was going to maybe, like, send, like, you know, the darkness out of her mouth and do that whole thing like she did, I think it's the first episode with that guy or whatever. But no, she took back healing him. So he revealed to her, because she healed that deer without realizing it. And then she healed him because he forced it to happen. He cuts himself, heal me. heal me. And then she does. She doesn't realize what she's doing, but it's working. It's happening. And she takes it back. Pretty brutal stuff. So we finally kill off that guy, finally, because I thought he died in the episode when Jason Todd shows up at the end. I thought he died in episode 5 because I thought he got shot, and apparently not. So I think he's actually dead. Who knows? But then Beast Boy, he kills that. And I'm not sure if the guy that he killed was the main guy prodding him. I have to go back and watch that again. But first of all, he said, I've never bitten someone, like bitten into them. I bet he's like bit on someone to kind of throw them. But he straight up murdered. He had blood just spurting out of his mouth. And when he transformed, he deformed, if you will, if that's the correct way. He deformed back pretty quickly. And blood was just gushing out of his mouth. Because he ripped that dude apart. Ripped him apart. The thing is, when reading the Teen Titans, there are some dark storylines, stuff like that. And obviously with this show, they're going with that darker tone. I am okay to a certain extent when these characters are put in certain... Because they put them in situations for them doing something like that for me to go, okay, I get it. I understand why Raven took back killing that guy. Because we're starting to see the team bond. We're starting to see the team form. Because, especially when Raven was talking to Dick Grayson... Because I have to keep saying Dick Grayson, because apparently if I say Dick, everyone takes it as a perverted thing or whatever. But she was talking, and a tear came down, and I noticed it. She was pleading to him because her mother, which we'll get to in a second, her mom's like, he might already be broken. And obviously he's not going to be broken, but he could have been. So she was really pushing out of her emotions. And even though Gar didn't say anything in that moment, I think he agrees, and obviously Corey agrees. This group, these 4 strangers that kind of just came together, it's working. Now, obviously, they're not fully working as a team because, you know, all 4 of them are standing there with the mom, and then Dick Grayson took the reins, beat the shit out of all those guard guys. But eventually, all 4 of them are going to be working together, and I really hope it happens pretty soon. But it's okay. We're building the team up. By the season finale, they're definitely working together. In season 2, it's going to be even better. So, the mother. We have to talk about the mother. So, the woman that was raising, was raising Raven, Rachel, was not her mother. And then we meet the real mother. Now, I honestly thought, okay, and I'm glad they didn't do this. This actually made the episode better. I was under the impression, oh no, they introduced the mother. They finally have this connecting moment because she shows off her tattoos on the back or whatever. You know, I think it was a raven and I think something else. I'm not really sure. And it's the reveal that, oh, you are my daughter. And it's this big emotional moment for Rachel because she was under the impression at the beginning of the season her mother was dead. Turns out her mother's been alive this whole time. And that woman that died was not her mother, but she raised you, but it's not your biological mother. And so I was like, oh crap, they're going to kill the mom. They're going to kill her, right? That was my fear, they were going to kill her. Thankfully, they didn't do that. So, round of applause, because my fear was, holy crap, they're going to introduce the mom and she's going to die in the same episode. and that would have really annoyed me if they did that. So now that they've destroyed that asylum, they're moving on. Now they have the mother. What's going to happen? Like, my guess is the mother is going to be talking about Trigon and about exactly what she has, because that's going to have to be brought up. Because Raven really doesn't know what it is. Clearly, that doctor that she killed and everyone else involved knows, because he ultimately is like, no, she's coming here to change the world, make it better, or whatever. No, the truth is, you're looking for Rachel to bring to Trigon, for her to call it forth on Trigon, and the world's going to change in the process. We all know how that's going to go down. Not good. But it's like Raven's going to definitely ask her mother what's going on. And I'm fine with this adaptation where she doesn't really know what's going on, because there's certain adaptations where she knows. Like, she knows who she is. She knows her connection to Trigon. She knows all this. I'm fine with this version of the character not knowing, because it's making it interesting. Because if they started off the show with everyone like knowing everything and the Titans are already formed and we're just starting off the season with boom, here's the Titans, they're all together and they're just on missions and stuff, I would have still enjoyed it. But I like the fact that they're using this show, the first show for the DC Universe, to build and create this team. and I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely gonna make season 2 interesting because they're gonna introduce more characters into the fold, whether they join the Titans or not, and it's really gonna show because now they're working as a team and not individuals. And then seeing people come in and either join or whatever help out, it's definitely going to be a different dynamic. But really enjoyed this episode. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know in the comment section below what were some of your favorite moments of the episode. And yeah, talk to you guys soon. Peace out.